Football is back, more specifically Championship football, and even more specifically than that, Hull City football, as Championship games were kicking away on Friday night, yesterday, and today, a Sunday 3 o'clock kickoff. It's time for Hull City versus Sunderland at the MKM Stadium. It's a big few weeks ahead of Hull City after some big news on Thursday morning, as Tan Kesler has parted ways with Hull City in mutual concerns. So it's a very interesting case that I will reveal more in videos to come on the channel about the whole sticky situation with Tan Kesler leaving Hull City and then furtherly leaving his role within the EFL on their chief board. So it's a very interesting case, that's a very twisty-turny one that might have some secrets hidden amongst it. But today it is Hull City versus Sunderland, and there's a few changes in the Hull City squad. So let's rack through them now before I head to the MKM Stadium where the apple crumble. It is back on sale, guys. It's on sale. I'll be getting that in my mouth. But the starting lineup. Of course, Ivo Pandera in net. The back line, there is the only one change, and it's the one change we've been demanding all season. Louis Coyle is at right back. Cody Drummer, he's at left back. Alfie Jones is at centre back. But the other centre back, it's Charlie Hughes. Charlie Hughes has got his spot in the starting 11. Ahead of that, there is a few more changes just due to players having international duty and a big week ahead. Of course, we face Burnley on Tuesday or Wednesday night, so a few big games coming up. So we're going to rest a few players, especially those who've come off international duty. So Marvin Mahelm, Xavier Simmons comes in for Oscar Zambrano, who obviously was away with Ecuador, and then Gustavo Puerta, he gets his full debut, as long as Charlie Hughes, I should say, he gets his full debut in black and amber. He did feature in that 4-0 loss to Norwich that we will forget about. But then ahead of that, the front three, there's no Liam Miller, presumably because of the Canada international duty, but he's on the bench. And the front three is Mohamed Baloumi, Abu Kamara, and then up top, Chris Bedia. So a fantastic lineup. Worthy note for Sunderland, they do have Aaron Connolly, and he is on the bench. So we will see if he gets any look in this game and what the Hull City fans may give him. I presume it would not be a sour note, but you never know with football fans. They can quickly turn on a player like that, but Aaron Connolly, he's an all right lad, isn't he? He's all right. Weather may play a little part into today's game. It is intermittently chucking it down between spitting. The skies are grey and it is a little bit windy, so we'll see if that has an effect on the game. But I'm going to go and head over to the stadium. Before that, just going to go through the outfits. I've got this season's home shirt on, got one of the retro-inspired jackets, and of course, it's the Hull City hat. Let's go. I'm predicting a 2-2 draw for today's game. I think that goals will come from Chris Bedia and Mohamed Baloumi. Oh, that's the Hall of Fame induction ceremony before kick-off. It's Ray Carter's inducted into the Hull City Hall of Fame. Nick Barmby and Ray Carter Jr. here to present the award. What a man. Here are our teams for today. Hull City on the left, captained by Louis Coyle. And then Sunderland in their away strip there in sort of like an aqua blue almost to the right. Of course, we have the big billboard in the way. As it is live on Sky, being a weird 3 PM on a Sunday kickoff here in the Championship. Hoping for big things here. A busy few weeks ahead for Hull City. And it all starts now with the team that are currently second in the table. A win today by 2 goals will send them top over Burnley. This is Hull City versus Sunderland. Lovely rendition of Wise Men Say there from both sets of fans. Of course, it is an anthem for Sunderland as well. And Chris Bedia is ready to kick us underway for the side. An early corner for Sunderland here inside the first minute and a half. So it's a little bit on the back foot. Sunderland just using the possession that they have nicely. Switching the ball from centre to wide to back into centre. Moving freely, but City are defending somewhat okay. City works up a bit of an encouraging attack. Abu Kamara seems to be at the helm of it. It ended up with Mohamed Baloumi getting a shot away. Didn't have enough one to make it past the defensive line, and therefore it was cleared. Charlie Hughes put a defensive blocking. It was expertly done. And the whole stands were going huge. Louis Coyle's been purring away down in that right back position for the past few minutes. Stops a few good chances building for Sunderland. And wins it a free kick there on the back of a Sunderland challenge. Another corner for Sunderland as Xavier Simmons makes the defensive block this time. Hull City just looking a little bit sloppy in the passing play in this first 20 minutes. failed to build anything significantly, whereas other than that, it's been nearly all Sunderland. Best chance of the game, and City failed to make it count. Abu Kamara running down the left, plays it in. It's a 2-on-1 situation with Bellumi and Kamara charging forwards. He fails to play it to Bellumi, instead plays the awkward one to Chris Bedia. It's in front of him, and Sunderland get it clear. Best chance of the game goes waste for City. And the referee calls the championship go from bad to worse. It's also had another brilliant chance as the Sunderland fella fell on top of Chris Bedia, and it's called for a free kick for Sunderland inside their own area. Should have been a penalty. Absolutely shocking. You're not fit to referee now, bellowing out from the stands. What a shocking man. Charlie Hughes, he's going to quickly become a fan favourite here at City as he blocks the counter-attack going forward from Sunderland, and then wins City a free kick on the charging away. Van Zabidoze. Fantastic work from City for Chris Bedia, and once again Mohamed Bellumi. Bellumi then resulting with a whipping cross. And for some reason Gustavo Puerta just didn't jump for it. From our angle it looked like it probably should have done, and it would have ended up in the back of the net. Another chance wasted there for City. Still 0-0, 35 minutes gone. Some poor decision making from Chris Bedia there twice in quick succession. Nearly caused a Bellingham goal. That's Joe Bellingham for Sunderland. They powered one into the bottom left-hand corner. I think probably the closest Sunderland and maybe even City's come to a shot on target. But still remains goalless here. 44 minutes gone. Oh Lord. That's half time with no extra time. And what on earth happened at the end there? Handball clear as day in the Sunderland penalty area. City should have had probably their second penalty of that half. Absolutely frustrating. What is the lino doing? What is the referee doing? Oh Lord. 0-0 half time. Well, that's that first half. We've been ruined by the officials. And Sunderland's kickers underway in this second half. 0-0, looking for some high impact change. Sunderland fouled Gustavo Puerta as he did expertly to work around two men that were blocking him to start running away, and then they just clipped at his ankle. And it's a shocking that this isn't a booking here. Another shocking case here by the officials. Absolutely awful. Shocking by that man in the middle. Mohamed Bellumi with a nearly another goal of the season contender. There's probably just about where the camera's pointing dead centre there. About 35 yards out. Powers one looking for the top left-hand corner, just over the top of the net. Someone might want to check that the crossbar's not absolutely shattered into a million pieces. As Chris Bedia powers a shot from about 10-15 yards out, and just powers off the crossbar. Unfortunately not to end up in the back of the net. The City won a free kick from a Louis Coyle foul. Chris Bedia again nearly got one. This one a bit more as a closer anti-to angle. Took a deflection, went into the side netting, and so City get their first corner of this game. Will it be short? Will it be long? It's the game that we like to play all season. What will City do from there? Nearly a comedically unreal goal from City. Bedia pounds away, ends up with Bellumi. Bellumi shoots, it deflects, it's looping its case, another deflection off Bellumi, I believe, and nearly limped into the back of the net over the keeper. It's a corner instead for City. And that is 1-0 Sunderland. It's outpour from the fans in the stands, except the Sunderland fans, which they're going mental. As it is another absolutely calamitous mistake from the officials. They've cost us this game. It's 1-0, 63rd minute for the officials. They've cost City multiple times this game. And that man in the middle, the man whose hairline remembers Tottenham winning the last trophy. Absolutely shocking. The panic across the bench. Well, they're all over, surrounding the officials as Liam Miller wants to get ready over there. And that's absolutely atrocious. Team Bolster's gesture says it all. What a shocking turn of events this afternoon has become. All because of some guys dressed as highlighters. Have been absolutely shocking. And the Sunderland players have taken the mick because this second half, well, they've been subpar at best. 64 minutes gone. City will look to claw one back. with motorcycle, but Abu Kamara coming off for Liam Miller. We'll get confirmation of that as soon as that fourth official stops waxing his arse. That's a confirmation. Liam Miller on, Abu Kamara off. City needs to turn around on this one. As referee, well, he's just trying to explain why, if he gets in the way of a play, it's fine. It's most certainly not. What a shocking player. Shocking referee thinks he's a player. And come on, City. Trouble sub for the Tigers. Gustavo Puerto gets his full debut. Didn't look too bad, to be fair. He's coming off. And Regan Slater's coming on. And then the second sub, Marvin Mahelm is off. And Casey Palmer is on. Can we see if Casey Palmer will play a 1-2 with the referee and maybe score a goal? Still avoiding Sunderland's rear end. This referee's going to find his face on a lot of dark balls around this City, as he's just blown for the thing that he did to cause the goal for Sunderland. Got in the way of their player, and he's blown it there. What a shocking match. Oh Lord. Aaron Connolly coming on. A few untasteful boos, but nothing too bad for Aaron Connolly. Of course, played the last 2 seasons here at Hull City. Once on loan from Brighton, another one on a free transfer. As he is slowly going to make his way on, as Sunderland are definitely going to waste their time after they go 1-0 up with the referee. And there he is, Aaron Connolly, the former Tiger, now Black Cat. And there's a few more boos. Liam Miller works City nicely done corner down here. There's Aaron Connolly there. Referee's in the prime position to get interference once again. Let's see. The referee's finally found his cards. Unfortunately, it's not in the case of Hull City, as Sunderland grabbed the first yellow card of the game on a horrendous tackle down this corner here. City will get the free kick. Absolutely shocking, this referee. What a shocking man. And now he's pointing for a substitute to go off the far side. Awfulness. This official didn't even deserve to do Sunday League. He'll be out of a job by Monday. I bloody hope so. Points you watch all you want, you're still a fucking wanker. Double change coming from City. Charlie Hughes, he's coming off for João Pedro. And Simmons is coming off for Oscar Zambrano. Impressive full debut from Charlie Hughes. And Simons, whatever. He didn't look too bad, but Zambrano's on. And then we take one defender off for the attack-minded João Pedro. He may be a short keeper, but he's still coming up. That is a full 10 men in the box for City, with the one man taking the corner. It's the 93rd minute of 4 additional to be played. And it's Mohamed Baloumi to whip the corner in for the Tigers. Oh, this referee needs to run as the full-time whistle has been blown. And it's 1-0 Sunderland, or should I say 1-0 to the referees, as they absolutely ruin this game of football, as they have been ruining the Championship for the past 3 seasons, but especially this season. There's that man in the middle, an absolute shocker. I'm just going to go back to my car and I'll explain more there and give my match ratings. But we'll go again on Wednesday against Burnley. There's Tim Bolsey's giving a few choice words.
Thank you for your fantastic support today.
And yeah, not even shaking the referee's hand. Yeah, Tim Bolsey gets a yellow card. Absolutely shocking, that referee. The entire coaching staff coming over. What a shocker. Wants to make the game all about him. Well, he has done so. But he's ruined the game in the process. What a fraud of a referee. Absolutely shocking. I hate him. I do. I hate him.
I'm back in the car. And it's 1-0 to Sunderland, or the referee, or both of them, however you want to see it. But Hull City, on paper, yes, we lost this game. but we didn't. If the referee didn't get involved in their goal and all that sort of evilness, we would have drawn. If the referee gave us the correct calls, there was a blatant handball at the end of the first half, which most people are going to forget about due to the stupid interference play from the referee. But that was a blatant handball call, which should have been a penalty or possibly a free kick. I wasn't fully sure on where it was, but it's certainly on the edge of the area, so most likely a penalty from what my memory serves me. But a foul refereeing performance, probably the worst refereeing performance I think I've ever seen. And Hull City have been in the Championship for quite some time, and these EFL refs have been horrible for quite some time. But even further afield, me watching television, football on telly, all that sort of stuff, I don't think I've seen a worse refereeing performance than the one that I've just seen. I hope that all them Sunderland fans, if any of you are watching this game, I hope you all are personally thanking that referee. Let me get the programme, see if it says the referee. Yes, Robert Madley, you want to get your address out public so all them Sunderland fans can send you nice thank you and congratulation cards. I'm sure Robert Madley has some affiliation to Sunderland as well due to his absolutely dire performance today. But absolutely shocking. I'll go through the Hull City team. I'll give my ratings, even though it doesn't much matter because Hull City have lost this game. And it's all down to the referee. Yes, City weren't perfect, but neither was Sunderland. We weren't as bad as a loss. We weren't good enough for a win, unfortunately, but we weren't as bad for a loss. But it's just the way the cookie crumbles with these shocking EFL refs. But we'll run through the team sheet. We'll give our ratings and all that sort of goodness or badness in this case. And then I might even give a rating for the referee, even though we all know it is going to be a stinky one. But the ratings for City, Ivor Panda, the man in net, he had a few all right saves, commanded his area all right. He was really hesitant to get the ball moving between his defenders and the midfielders. He was holding onto the ball for quite some time. Wasn't sure where that stemmed from. It looks a little bit like shades of Matt Ingram at the start of last season. So yeah, I'm not sure where that is. Needs to get that out of the game very quickly. But Ivor Panda, it will be a 6-match rating. Head of them, the defenders, Louis Coyle. I thought he had a fantastic game. Louis Coyle, just shy of getting my man of the match. I thought he had a few defensive brilliantness. And lacked a little bit going forwards from what we have seen so far this season. But Louis Coyle, I will give him my 7-match rating. The centre-back partnership of Alfie Jones and full debutant Charlie Hughes, who's somehow managed to wiggle his way to get the Eves chant, the Hughes. He did a fantastic job on his full debut. Didn't really put too much of a foot wrong. I made a few very solid defensive blocks and clearances, and even one in the first half where he was back on goal, scooped it and nearly scored a goal from inside the City half from a scoop over the head shot. Not sure why my camera caught out there, but yeah. So Charlie Hughes certainly proving his worth finally, as he is getting a look in this City squad. So Charlie Hughes, he'll get a match rating of a 7.5, and Alfie Jones a little bit hit and miss in this game, so I'll give him a match rating of a 6.5. Cody Drama really commanded that left-hand side, was running up and down at points. Some points he wasn't, though. It was a little bit of hit and miss with Cody Drama once again. He did have a few really bright moments and then a few not so bright moments, so Cody Drama, he will get a 6 match rating. Midfielders, Marvin Mahelm, an okay performance for Marvin. It will be a 5.5 match rating. Nothing to write home about. Gustavo Puerta, he gets his full debut for the Tigers as well as Charlie Hughes. And Gustavo Puerta, another one, they didn't really do too much wrong. So we'll give Gustavo Puerta a 6 match rating. Xavier Simons, however you want to say it. I thought that he did fantastically. He'll probably be one of them players that, in many City many City fans' eyes, he'll go a bit under the radar. But I thought Xavier Simons, from what we've seen this season, and certainly from what we've seen in this game, a very, very solid central defensive midfielder at this level. Yes, he is not as good as Oscar Zambrano, but he offers a very, very strong alternative option, as we have seen today. Zambrano will probably get the start midweek against Burnley, but Simons, however you want to say it, definitely put out a very strong performance today. A 6.5 rating from myself to him. The starting wingers, Mohamed Baloumi, well, he gets my man of the match rating. Thought Mohamed Baloumi was once again a fantastic player, and proving to be a fantastic addition from the brain team at Hull City. Certainly is going to be one of them transfers that will pay off in the long term for Hull City, as he puts in another stellar performance, and I will give him a 7.5 match rating, being my man of the match for this game. Abu Kamara, he lacked a little bit. We haven't seen the best of stuff out of Abu Kamara, not the shades of what he was producing in League One last season. But Kamara, okay, I guess, really lacked to have that final quality pushing forwards, and didn't make that many, or if any, successful passes into the attacking final third. So Abu Kamara, it is going to be a 5.5 match rating. Chris Bedia, didn't have the best of games, looked a little bit lazy and a little bit like a former man that we know, Tom Eaves. He really, really struggled, had 5,000 touches and really struggled to get any of them converted to either successful passes or shots on goal. Every time that he got the ball, he would struggle to do something with it. He'd stand on top of it whilst three men are around him, and he's obviously going to lose the ball in that scenario. As a big, strong man himself, he's not got the technical ability to weave his way out of that situation. If it was a hammering fest, he could just clobber them all to the floor, but unfortunately with the referee, and also it is football, you can't quite do that, Chris Bedia. So Chris Bedia will get a 4.5 match rating. Bit unfortunate. It did have that really, really nice shot that just thundered off the crossbar. I thought the crossbar might have been in a million pieces after that shot, but safe to say it wasn't. Bench appearances, Regan Slater, he came on, he alright, I guess. Certainly nothing to write home about, similarly to Marvin Mahelm, but coming off the bench, it will be a 5 match rating for Regan Slater. Casey Palmer provided a bit of an accelerance in that midfield. Really like to see him start midweek against Burnley if he can make his way into that matchday squad, starting 11 certainly. But Casey Palmer, a 5.5 rating. Similarly, like Liam Miller, of course, didn't get the nod in the starting 11 due to being out on international duty with Canada. And then obviously flights, times, all that sort of stuff. Hull City like to give him that first game and give him a bench appearance pretty much, just to let him take that extra bit of rest, so he's not playing a full 60 plus 90 minutes for the Tigers. But Liam Miller certainly provided that exuberance that we all know him to have, so it will be a 6 match rating for Liam Miller. Other bench appearances, of course, later on in the game we had a few changes. So Oscar Zambrano came on for Xavier Simons. Didn't see too much of Oscar Zambrano, must say. Went a little bit under the radar, of course, coming late on into the game that was pretty much nailed on, as the referee had done so. So Oscar Zambrano, I will give him a 5 match rating. Of course, didn't see too much. And I believe that is all of the substitutes. I might be forgetting one. Yes, I am. João Pedro came on attacking forward. Really trying to get the goal that the referee took away from us. Unfortunately didn't do so, and unfortunately didn't provide an awful lot. Of course, coming on end of the game, didn't have too much of a chance to do so. So it will be a 4.5 or possibly 5 match rating. I'll let you decide on that one, as I'm not overly sure. But those are all the players I believe in my head. Of course, not having any sheet or anything in front of me. But yes, Hull City go again on Wednesday against Burnley at the MKM Stadium. Hopefully, I'll say his name again. hopefully Robert Madley is not there, along with his assistant referees and his fourth official, because they're all rightfully to blame as well, because there was plenty decisions that didn't go Hull City's way and went in the favour of Sunderland when they really shouldn't have. The penalty call I said at the end of the first half, there was another penalty call in the first half, which maybe wasn't as strong as that one at the end of it, but then there's numerous offside calls, numerous fouls, there was only one yellow card in this game. There should have been plenty more, possibly even some reds, certainly for that handball shout. But these assistant referees in Blake Antrobus and Graham Kane, as well as fourth official Andy Davis, well, they all deserve a strong looking into. And also, as you saw at the end of the game there, Tim Vorted picked up a yellow card once again for arguing the claim of these referees and these officials are absolutely stinky, and they've cost Hull City the game here at the MKM Stadium. So I will see you possibly tomorrow, as I'll try and rack through what on earth has gone on, not only with this game, but what on earth has gone on with Tan Kesler and Hull City, as Hull City, well, there's no shy of drama at this club, is there? We can say that for certain. So make sure you like and subscribe to find out what on earth has happened with Tan Kesler and Hull City in tomorrow's video, and I will see you over there. So up the Tigers, and screw you, Robert Madley.